I need y'all to come over here and get y'all advertising. Mixx106 Radio.
You better tell. Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Good morning. Welcome to the Money Train. Good Tuesday morning to you. I hope y'all having a great day today. We are here in the great city of Wakanda. Ice cold. That's what it is. I think the high today is going to be 40 degrees in the capital city, but we're going to have a great Tuesday morning. I got my co-host in here with me. Listen, I had to bring a winner. Anytime I bring her out, I'm bringing her out here so the whole world can see her. You hear me? I got the greatest chef in America with the great, I ain't say good food, the greatest food in America. And we taking on all challenges. We swinging on all haters. Because I got her up in here. I got my chef. I'm going to turn the camera around to her. The world-renowned Chef Byrd is in the building with me today. What's up, Chef Byrd?
What's up? Good morning.
Chef Byrd is in here today because she got her cookbook out. She wanted to be in your hands, in your home. She wants y'all to get it right when it comes to cooking in that kitchen. Isn't that right, Chef Byrd?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
Chef Byrd is my personal chef. She came in here, she 5 foot nothing. And when I met her, when I met my chef, she was in this building downstairs in her event center, and they're working on it right now as we speak. And it was vacant. And I had been in that room like a couple of days prior, and when I came back, she was getting ready to have her veterans event, and she had turned it into a wonderland. You do that event out of your pocket every year?
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes we have a few people to sponsor certain things like gift cards and toiletries and that kind of thing, but It's a free event to vendors. It's a free event for the veterans to come and eat. It's a free, well, this year we did the drinks too, so we had
they had food and drinks. I'm like, they had a bar and everything. Yeah, you really laid it out for veterans.
Yeah, and it's free. It's all free.
Right. What did you your daughter's a veteran?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's
so
free.
Was she the reason behind the event?
No. Well, see, it's a mixed situation here. So the reason being behind the event was simply that I wanted to do something of my own to give back to the community.
Okay.
Because I typically over the years have been giving back to other programs and other events, and that's great and everything, and not knocking that, and I still will do that. But I wanted to actually provide something myself, through my company, that I can do every year without even thinking about it.
Okay.
And that's how the veterans event came about.
Right. And when I came in that room, Chef, when I tell you it was absolutely before and after, it was like astonishing what you had done. And then you told me the little tricks of the trade that you did to pull it all together, and I was more impressed. And we collaborated from that point to this one, and she came in here 2 times and now a 3rd time with some treats. First time she came in with shrimp and grits and fish. And we were sitting here, and I started eating, and I just couldn't stop. And I knew then that I had found my cooking soulmate. I knew that.
Hey!
Yeah, that was going to be my chef. Because I'm gonna say it like they said in South Georgia. Them scrimps and them grits was off the meter. And the thing was, I had shrimp and grits earlier that week from a restaurant here, and I said to them, "This is pretty good for all the shrimp and grits that I've eaten in this city." The only other ones that the best in the world was Carlos Brown, Chef Brown. He was a celebrity chef too. And I said, "So yours is on the level of Chef Brown's." Then you came back with my cousin Matt's recipe on potato salad, and you dethroned the queen of macaroni and cheese in one day. That's when I knew we was on our way to greatness, when you dethroned the queen of macaroni and cheese. Listen, Chuck Cynthia Juster is the queen of I gotta say that correctly. Was the queen, the undisputed queen of mac and cheese. Nobody in the city, state, or in the country could touch her. And you came in here that day with 2 recipes that is dear to my heart.
Yeah, you told me.
Potato salad
And mac and cheese.
and mac and cheese. And when I tell y'all, Lord have mercy, you knocked it, you set a whole nother standard.
I thought you was gonna cry.
It was emotional for me. That was emotional for me. Because I was like, something just happened. It just touched my heart.
Yeah, you said you was having a hard day that
Ooh, man, I was having a hard day.
Somebody's birthday?
My mother.
Yeah.
And so, but man, you came in with it that day. And from that day to this one, I don't think anybody can touch my chef. And I put her against anybody because she is consistent. Her food is consistent. The way she present her food is always professional.
That's true.
And she's second to none, and she's been doing this. And I want her to tell her story today of how long she's been doing it, how she got started. From humble beginnings, she's done this, and she's got out her new book called Byrd. And I want everybody to get this cookbook called Byrd. Why? Because I believe in my chef. And the people that know me, y'all can trust me because I don't promote anything I don't believe in.
Yeah, you said that all the time.
I don't promote anything that I absolutely do not believe in, and so I'm wholeheartedly saying this is our chef now.
Yeah.
Because you've done such an extraordinary job.
Well, I appreciate that.
Right. Listen, I want to start my day off by thanking my listeners from coast to coast, sea to shine, saying good morning to them, to all of my international listenership. I want to say good morning to our friends and on the continent of Africa this morning that's listening to us via the web today. Thank y'all in Kumasi, Ghana this morning for listening to us. My friend Marie that listens to us faithfully over in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. I want to say thank you for this morning for listening. To all of our listeners in the Philippines, we have
My cousins.
your cousins in the Philippines. We want to thank them because they have become faithful listeners to us in the Philippines, Brazil. I'm going to learn Portuguese because I thank y'all for listening to us in Brazil and in England and all of these countries throughout of Europe. We thank y'all for listening. New York, we can't do it without you. You brought us the Empire State, and we're forever grateful to you. I want to say good morning to all of our listeners in the tri-state area. All of our listeners up in the DMV, thank y'all so very much for tuning in. I want to say good morning to North Carolina. Throw your hands up. To all of my listeners in Charlotte, Grumpy DJ, I see you. Thank you for tuning in. Pamela Lama and the Allen crew down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Thank y'all for staying faithful. And my very dear friend, Michelle Blackwell, over in Burlington, North Carolina. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in today. All of my listeners in South Carolina, the Low Country, we see you and we love you. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the Money Train and to a very sweet lady over in Somerville, South Carolina. Can you say good morning to Somerville?
Good morning, Somerville. Hey, Mama.
She got her mama over there in Somerville.
Shirley Ann Jones.
Miss Shirley Ann Jones. Good morning to you, Miss Shirley Ann. Want to say good morning to all of my friends. I want to say Tanya Williams over in Charleston, South Carolina of Compassion Catering. They are really sweet to me, and I thank them over in Charleston for tuning in. All of my friends down in the Low Country, we love you each and every day for tuning in faithfully to this Money Train. Can I say good morning to the great state, the sunshine state of Florida?
Absolutely. Good morning, Florida.
The reason why I want to point out Florida, I got a big auntie that's down there in Florida, and I know somebody that's moving to Florida.
Do you really?
I do.
Who could that possibly
That's gonna be my damn chef. Let me move to Florida.
Okay, that's okay. We're gonna be headquarters right here. Headquarters right
That's
here.
right. My chef finna get her a home down there in Florida. So everybody in Florida, you are in for a treat down there. The
That's
chef is
right.
gonna get her a summer house down there in the great state of Florida.
That's right.
Can we say good morning to the entire West Coast?
Good morning, West Coast.
Want to say hey to all of my listeners from Seattle, Washington, all the way down to San Diego, California. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in to my brother Terry, my sister-in-law Tracy, and my cousin Greg. Good morning to you. My brother had somebody to trace our ancestry all the way back to the 1800s.
Okay.
Miss Reeves and I was on the phone with her, and my mouth dropped all the information that she had on our entire family and how we all were related. And I want to thank her so very much. I'm going to have her on the show to tell us what she does and how she does what she does and how she came about to do that. So thank you so much, Ms. Reeves. Thank you to my cousin Greg and my brother Terry for, sharing that with me over the weekend. Thank y'all so very much. Can I send a special shout out to all of my listeners that's listening to us right now? Miss Joyce, listening to us in Nevada right now.
Hey, Miss Joyce in Nevada, how are you?
She's listening to us in Las Vegas, Nevada. Miss Joyce, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I know you're at the crap tables right now. Send me some PayPal. That's all I'm saying. I put up my PayPal account. Y'all gonna bless me. I know you don't want something today. You know what I'm saying? Special shout out to my girl Pam. She holds me down each and every day. She one of the sweetest little ladies in Middle Georgia you ever want to meet. Thank you, Pam, for holding us down. All of my listeners over in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Bobby Eaton and the Bobby Eaton music group. Thank y'all for tuning in each and every day. Miss Martha over in Omaha, Nebraska. Thank you, Miss Martha. You reach out to me. You stay faithful. I love you. I tell you, I really do. All of my friends in Albuquerque, New Mexico, thank y'all for tuning in. Can I say good morning to the biggest state on the map, Big Texas?
Hey, Texas.
AR16 Music Group is the hottest Billboard countdown right here every Saturday from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock right here on the Mixx. Thank y'all for tuning in. They are from Dallas, Texas, and they brought us the whole Texas market, and we are forever grateful to AR16 for making the Mixx their platform to put that Billboard countdown. Thank you so much. Shout out to Hampton University, one of our hottest shows on that precedes AR16 is a new show called Real Spit. That's out of Hampton University, and that's Miss Kiana Huff. She's knocking it down, and thank you for bringing us that college crowd right here to the Mixx. I told you before we got live on the radio today that we have a Wonder Woman here on Mondays, and that is Miss Jordan Certified, who has a show called Crossing Tracks.
Yeah, you told me about her.
That lady does it. She calls it out and say, we're going to hit this many listeners, and damn if she don't do it. I told her, I don't know if I need to join your church or something because you got something going on. So shout her out this morning. That's Jordan Certified. She is holding it down. She's doing an extraordinary job here on the Mixx. Y'all can look at her show each and every Monday. From 6 until 8 is the Jordan Certified Crossing Track Show. I'm a fan. I'm a true fan of her show and our new show today. We got the real estate doctor coming in.
Oh, okay.
Miss of MD Realty, Monica Davis. She'll be in here today from 6 to 8.
Monica.
Right. She'll be in here today. And she's going to tell y'all what's going to be hot. You're a first-time homeowner. She's going to home buyer. She's going to tell you how to get certified to get the funding that you need in order to get the house that you desire. If you try to sell your property, she's going to get you top dollar guarantee for your property. So you want to listen to the real estate doctor. She is an expert and a big-time realtor right here, and she's bringing her show to the Mixx. That's going to be every Tuesday. So y'all in for a treat right here on the Mixx.
That sounds great.
That is absolute. Listen, I got my chef here. She brought food in here. I got my cameraman in here videotaping us and putting us out throughout the whole world. Listen, I stole it from R. Kelly, y'all. He is in here. Tell him, hey, Corey.
What's up, y'all?
That's my man, Corey. He don't say much. That's why he stayed with. How many years you with him? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. He don't say. I got Chef Byrd. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about Byrd Brain. We're gonna be talking about what you brought. Because you ain't even told me what you brought.
I sure didn't.
You didn't tell me what you brought.
I didn't.
You ain't gonna give me a sneak preview?
When we come back, you said we're gonna talk about it, right?
Yeah, no, I want to see some, hey, I got the place in. I brought the place in here to get it in.
How many minutes we got?
Yeah, we got time. When we come back, we're going to talk about Byrd Brain. We're going to talk about her business. We're going to talk about the stuff that she brought in for us to sample Well, not for us to sample, for us to eat. Ain't no sampling. I've got to get it in.
Yeah.
And also, we're going to talk about what's next, the event center that's coming up pretty
Yes,
soon.
absolutely.
Where they can book their events and
They Super Bowl parties.
everything.
They weddings. Yeah, anything, everything.
You got the event center coming up.
Yep, absolutely.
And it's going to be ready real soon.
Absolutely.
They doing the
I
finishing
already
touch.
picked out my chandeliers and
Have you?
floor color and the wall color. Yeah.
You-
Furniture for the bridal suite.
And when I first met you, you said it was going to happen, and it's happening.
I'm putting everything in motion this year.
Hey.
They gonna get tired of hearing about me.
That's why you is my chef. I want y'all to keep it locked and listening to the hottest station in the nation, #1 show on the internet. You're listening to the Money Train with your main man, DC.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
Hey, welcome back to the train ride. Welcome back to the mix. That's the Miixx106Radio.com. I'm your man DC, the conductor of the ride today. In with my videographer and friend, Big Corey in here. He's shooting a video live on us, putting us out throughout the world. And in the studio, I got the author of Byrd. Beat It. I swear to God, this is my personal chef. This was the best combination I've eaten. The lady is amazing. It don't get no better than you, Bob.
I'm so glad you.
I'm telling you, you got me.
I'm full.
I want to say right now, in front of the whole world, and I got all y'all listening. She better not never leave me. That's my chef, man. I'm personal. This ain't touching me, man. This lady is cooking good food right here. And her event center is opening up where she's going to be auditioning other chefs to come a part of her world phenomenon called D&D Catering and Events. She has her own event center right here, 2245 Godby Road, downstairs in the building, where she'll have the DLJ Family Event Center.
Yeah.
It'll be open soon.
Yeah, in about
And
3.5 more weeks.
3.5 more weeks, and on February the 10th, we're gonna have the cooking.
You're so drunk from food.
I am
it's
gone.
February.
February.
There you go.
I'm gone, ain't I? Y'all know all I need is a pillow right now. I need a pillow.
You do.
I need a pillow right now. It's on. I give me some more of that mac and cheese. I give me another plate of that mac and cheese and a pillow.
He out, y'all.
I'm gone. I got items. That's what they call it, items. I got it. I'm gonna have it in a minute, y'all.
Yeah.
And it ain't even 12 o'clock. That's sad, ain't it?
I know.
Girl, you done did it today. So on February 10th, that's the big event. You got
Yes.
grand opening and everything.
Well, we're gonna do not the dedication for the facility, but we're gonna do tryouts and interviews for different chefs and caterers around the world, the country, the state, who
Right.
want to come in and be a part of our premier catering and event company.
Okay.
And bakers, because we're looking for more dedicated team members who
Right.
want to showcase their wares and join us and make bigger and better events.
Right, and they can't be playing because
I don't tolerate that.
your reputation. Because I'm taking it personal, because you my personal chef.
You taking it?
Right, I'm taking it personal because you got a brand. You didn't get this brand overnight. You
No.
worked hard.
Yes.
Before we went to break, we told them you worked extra hard.
Yes, I did.
You started out. Tell us the story. You started out.
Okay, I was going through a divorce at the time, and my children were in elementary school, and we lived in Clayton County, Georgia, and overqualified for some jobs. When I say over and under, okay, so overqualified for some, underqualified for others. I need to figure out a way to make money, so it just kept playing over my head. Do what you love, and we were on the verge of being homeless for real.
Are you serious?
Oh, absolutely. People don't know it about me, but I know exactly when it was, and I'm gonna tell y'all when it was. It was, my son was 7 years old, and you
Wow.
know how I remember that age? Because I was concerned and scared that we were possibly going to be homeless. I started calling around to shelters.
Are you serious?
Absolutely serious. And at the time that I started calling around the shelters, the ones at that time, and I don't know what's going on now with them, but you couldn't, any child over the age of 5 that was a male child couldn't stay in the same shelter with the mother.
Right.
He would have had to go to a male shelter by himself.
Right.
My 7-year-old son got to go to a male shelter by himself, and his mom and his sister gonna be at a female shelter.
Right.
Are y'all kidding me?
Right.
Georgia?
That's the end.
Are y'all kidding me? And that better not be the same way it is now.
It is.
Not.
It's worse than that.
Oh my goodness, we got to do something. We'll talk about that another time.
Right.
That broke my heart. And I sat in my kitchen and I was like crying like a baby. And I said, that's enough crying. I got work to do.
Right.
And I said, what can I do? Overqualified for some, underqualified for others. And I end up saying, hearing myself say, do what you love. What do you love and what can you make money from?
Right.
I love food, I love to eat, I love to cook. Let's do that. So while my children were at school during the day, from 10 to 1, I delivered meals up and down Highway 85 in Riverdale. To the barbershops, the hair salons, the car dealerships, whoever had a business on that strip. Some of them are still there now, some of them are not. I've been up and down that strip recently, not selling dinners or anything, lunches and stuff, but recently just traveling. And yeah, that's how we started. Because I wanted to be home for my children when they got off the school bus.
Right.
My son was 7 during that time. My son is about to be 25 in 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's
I know the story because I lived that same story. I'm a single father, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's 13, and I could have gotten in because I'm certified to do a lot of things, but those things would have taken me away from being daddy first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Meaning, I could have said, okay, irregardless of what our circumstances is, the money is more important than your safety, your well-being, the bond that we've established, and let me go get the dollar.
Right.
And I had family say, hey man, if it was me, she would be a latchkey kid, 7 years old, or back then she was younger than that, and she would just have to tough it out because she got to understand we got to make this money. And I just knew that I didn't want that for my kid.
Absolutely.
And looking back, I would say, you know, man, I shouldn't have made those choices, but I think that it made me better because I made those choices, because I put her as the priority in my life and say that I was going to be there to drop her off in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was going to be there to pick her up from school in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
And so I was like you. I had a small window where I could go do some stuff to hustle up, just get the money that we needed for food and some gas for the car and to keep something on in the house.
Right. Absolutely.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Yes.
As a single parent, that your child is your priority versus going out here and sacrificing their well-being just to make the dollar. I understand.
Yeah. And I think a misconception in our community, I believe, is the fact that everyone thinks everyone is getting, well, a lot of people think a lot of us are getting subsidies.
Right.
Food stamps.
I didn't get them.
A week and nothing wrong with these programs, don't get me wrong. Section 8 and all that good stuff. I ain't have all that.
None of it.
I didn't even have child support.
None of it.
I ain't had that.
None of it.
It was ordered, but I didn't get it.
Right, didn't get none of it. And so, what do? Go and beg these people, or you go out here and try to make it happen? And I just say, hey, I got to go make it happen.
Right, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, and that's the strength that I see in you. That's the connection. And then I see where the love and the food come from.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know my history. They don't know. They think, my children especially, they don't remember their mother having a job. But I worked for McDonald's for 10 days, Burger King for 3. I saw a roach at Burger King. I quit. I'm like, that's it.
She said McDonald's 10 days,
I did.
Burger King for 3.
Yeah, I did. I worked for FedEx.
Right.
I worked for, because I've been in 2 car fires, so I worked for FedEx. And the lady told me one day, she said, well, you know how many, she wanted to tell me how many people it took to replace me, because I didn't come in the next day after my car fire on 285 eastbound. Lady, okay, let me tell you right now, this is my 2-week notice. I won't be back.
Right, you're a true entrepreneur, because I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can't tell me that kind of stuff.
To stay on these jobs, and I'm talking to somebody.
And ain't nothing wrong with it. You got to do that.
Right, if you got to do it, you got to do it. I understand.
Yeah, we understand.
But to stay on the job, a lot of times you lose your humanity.
Yeah, they thought I was.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You lose your humanity because all you know is work. And if somebody have a life event, mama died, daddy died, car fire, something happened at the house, you don't even try to understand because you have become so desensitized and so inhumane that you don't want to hear none of that.
Right.
Okay, your car caught on fire, you still come to work.
Right. That's what
your mama died Monday, I need you here by Friday.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
And I wasn't going with it.
Right, and so you still a human being.
Yeah.
And so you saying, listen, I'll find another way because I'm not going to allow you to put my humanity in disarray. That's how I was.
Right.
I was going to always keep my humanity. I was going to always keep my own mind. I'm not going to let you beat me down and brainwash me to believing that this has got to be the way I think. I've never been that dude. That's how I knew that working for people just wasn't going to be my path in life.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hard-headed now. I'm really someone that's unemployable.
I am too.
You know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I can't. I won't. I'll figure out something else. I'll do something else. I'll sell something else. And people who know me know I'm speaking the truth.
Right.
I will open up another business.
Right.
I'll figure it out. If they say I can't do D&D anymore, okay, that's fine.
Right. I already got my side job.
Yeah, I got something else I can do.
I already got mine.
Yeah.
I'm skipping at the nursing homes.
This
I'm
man.
real. They call me ponytail at the nursing home.
Ponytail, you
That's
go.
right.
You go.
Hey, but I put a piece of hair on that. Them old women want to see it. They want to see it too. I'm doing table dance for $2 table dance.
Oh, wait.
You know what I'm saying? I got first of the month specials going on.
Oh my goodness. Y'all need to come on down here. Come on down here. For real. He is a hot mess.
They said, go big boy, what you gonna do? You laughing too loud.
Because that's funny, because man.
It's going down, I'm telling you.
Yeah. But
Steph, you brought the house down.
What I do?
With that. The chick was off the meat, man.
Yeah, and I really cheating, man.
Hey, she got THC in it or something, man.
I don't. But see, listen. Okay, you have to love this.
You put love in yours.
You have to love this because cooking is just that. It's an expression of yourself.
It is.
It's an expression of how you feel about the people you're serving.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I don't cook when I'm upset.
Wow.
I can't.
I think every woman I ever dated cooked
when she was upset.
Because their food just disturbed the hell out of me. You laughing too loud. I'm for real.
But I can't because I have to love what I'm doing. And I don't want that food is energy in more than one way. We talked about this before now. We're going to reiterate this to those who weren't there. Food is energy in more than one way. And because of that, I don't want that negativity to come through my fingertips and my spirit over into these dishes.
Right.
So I don't cook when you be surprised the number of situations that has happened in the midst of an event.
Right.
You be surprised the number of things that has transpired where I have to just block out certain things so I can continue to get the job done.
Right.
This has not been an easy thing.
Yeah,
I may make it look easy, but it's not easy.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not, and I need people to understand that.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing to work for yourself. If I don't get up and get it, it don't get got.
Don't get got.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody giving me nothing.
Nothing. No clock.
If I don't promote, I'm on your radio show.
Right.
For a reason.
Right. Gotta promote.
I mean, you good company and everything. Y'all good and all that.
Yeah. Go
but I need somebody to come on, call us sister. 770-733-0525. DC and them ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right. She gotta promote her business.
I gotta promote my business.
Right.
I may have been in business for a very long time, but no one was there to show me certain things.
Didn't have the blueprint, no family member.
No one.
In most cases in the African American community, we the first ones in our family to do it. I'm the first one in my family to ever own a radio station. First one. I didn't have nobody to call, and we don't have a lot of entrepreneurs in the family. You don't have anybody to call to say, what do I do when this show up?
Right.
Or this hurdle comes in my way.
Right.
And so you had to figure it out.
Right.
And you like on an island all by yourself. That's why, Chef Byrd, I want to serenade you from the bottom of my heart. Your food has touched me in such a way. Your story has touched me in such a way that I want the world to know that not only do you have the best heart of somebody that in the culinary business, but you have a story that will inspire little chocolate girls from across this world to know that no matter how hard their obstacles are, they can overcome it all right?
Well, can I say something real quick? Because people probably wondering why, the divorce. And I was a victim of domestic violence.
Wow.
They need to know that.
Right. And you survived that.
Yes.
So you think about becoming an entrepreneur after you've been
Gun to your
verbally
head.
and physically abused.
Machete to your throat. Pushed through the window when you 8 months pregnant with your son.
Wow.
Dragged down the street by your hair. Your real hair, not this wig.
Wow.
I got real hair.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I got 4 girls, man, and that's something I never wish on them because I know what I'm going to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So I serenade you today. You are my chef for life, and I want everybody to know who my favorite girl cooking my food, my chef. I got 2 of them. My cousin Faye and my chef Bobby Byrd.
All right now.
That's it.
Hey, cousin.
Good afternoon. We back on the mix. That's the MI, the XX, the 106 Radio.com with your main man DC on the money train. Y'all know I got my chef in here, Chef Barbara. And she has spoiled me. I got itis now. All I need is a pillow and a comfortable spot, and I'm going to bed. She has done her job here today. One of the longest breaks in Mixx106 Radio history was taken today so that we can devour this great food. And when you eat from one of the most sophisticated chefs in Atlanta, Georgia, you have to talk in this type of voice. Chef Barbara, tell us about Byrd Brain and where can they go get it?
Yes, you can get a copy of our Byrd Brain cookbook at our website, www.ddcateringandevents.com. Or you can also go to, what's the other thing called? It's not eBay, what's the other thing?
Amazon.
That's it. I just ate 2, sorry.
Yeah, she said, what's that other thing? Not eBay. Okay, yeah, you go there to it. Call them folks.
we both got an issue.
That's when you gone, man. Them folks got us. You done.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So go to Amazon to get Byrd Brain.
Yes.
All we have to do is look up under your name.
Yep.
Bobby Byrd.
Yep, it's on there.
Bobby Byrd's book, Byrd Brain, is at Amazon right now. Go get it. How much is it going for?
$14.95.
$14.95. You get the hottest cookbook in the country from the hottest chef
Right.
in America. My personal chef, that's Chef Bob Byrd. What events you got coming up, Chef Bob?
Okay, aside from the event we're doing on February the 10th, which is going to be where we invite the chefs out
Okay.
to do the tasting, those who want to be a part of our company.
Okay.
We're going to also do an event for you.
Okay.
We
What we
got to
gonna do?
solidify the date, but we're probably going to do it the week after, which will be that Sunday.
That's Sunday.
It's going to be a single mingle.
Yeah, single mingle.
Mingle, yeah.
Mingle in February.
Yeah, February.
If you single
And you want to mingle?
and you want to mingle, come on out to the DLJ Event Center, 2245 Godby Road.
That's right.
Singles want to mingle.
Singles who want to mingle.
You gonna have food for them?
Absolutely.
You gonna have some drinks for them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's gonna be coming down the pipeline. By this weekend, they'll know more about it. We'll have it
Okay.
to you, so you can.
We're gonna know for sure, and then we'll start promoting it and telling everybody to come out.
The 17th.
Corey, you can't be there because your wife said she
There.
wish you would.
There.
You want a mango?
17th.
You come out the house, baby. Where you been? I went out there with DC. The pow pow pow. That's all you gonna hear. Pow, pow, pow. You know what I'm saying? Get this lady. That's all the lady gonna say. We heard holler. Get this lady.
Look, Valentine's Day is that Thursday, y'all.
Right.
So we're gonna do it on that Sunday after Valentine's Day. We sorry, ladies, but that's okay. We're gonna have some Valentine's stuff for them.
Overall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it though.
I think so. On
A
Sunday.
singles mingles. We have some music and
Yeah, around 5.
we get us some jazz something going on and
We got
they sit there and make it reasonably priced.
Yeah, it's gonna
We
be
sip and taste,
Yes.
sip and eat,
Sip
and sample. Yeah.
Sip and meat.
Sip and meat.
Sip and meat. We trying to get you.
Sip and
Why?
meat. The radio man, Sweet Meat, DC.
Look, we're trying to get you a wife so I can do y'all thing.
I'm looking for a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna do a real wedding this time. I've never had a wedding.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. Courthouse always got my money.
That's okay. We got
And
you.
every time I go to courthouse, I get me a raggedy wife. I'm just playing, people. I'm just playing.
Well, you know I'm licensed to marry in the state of Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for real. That ain't even a joke.
All right. Well, your food says that I can trust you. That's sad when your food is trustworthy. I trust you. Your food says I can trust you. Yeah. We gotta. Hey.
Yeah,
Before we get out of here, who you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to my entire family. I'm not gonna call everyone. It's like
You gotta
2,000
call.
of y'all.
You gotta call.
But I'm gonna call Shirley and my mama. That's right.
That's your baby.
Mama Jones.
Mama Jones.
Somerville, South Carolina.
Somerville. Down there right now on the phone.
Yep.
Yeah, she on that radio show.
And Desiree Eubanks in Fairburn, Georgia. That's
Desiree.
Des, hey girl.
That's her little twin, cause Desiree about 4'11". She here. And her and her mama be working good.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
That's
we
your
do.
buddy.
Yep, she is.
Your best friend?
Yep, she is.
Oh,
She
really?
is.
Yo, my daughter, my second oldest daughter, Snuckle. She don't like me calling that on the radio.
I'm sure.
But that's my Snuckle.
Okay.
That's my best buddy in the whole world.
Okay.
And then when she don't call me, I get mad. When I snook, you ain't call me. Daddy, you need to get you alive.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my son too, Dalen Eubanks, because we can talk about who can cook better.
Yeah.
Desiree or Dalen.
Yeah.
Des can cook, Dalen can cook.
Okay, you talking well, didn't you?
Yeah, but Dalen can cook better than Des.
I know that's right. Shout out to Dalen, man.
Yes. And of course Wellington.
Okay,
Williams,
Wellington.
Dr. Wellington.
Dr. Wellington Williams. That's your boo?
That's my boo, Dr. Wellington.
He finna get some
Gizzards.
He get some fried gizzards
Yeah,
today.
they getting gizzards. He asked for gizzards.
Okay. Well, listen.
Yeah, we got a lot of things going on coming up, so they need to stay tuned. It's gonna be a lot.
Well, I want to let you know again, I thank y'all. We got to get out of here. But I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for, coming on and blessing us. Every time you come on, it's an absolute blessing. I want people to go out. Tear your phone up today. Call her today, 770-733-0525. I want y'all to call my chef and let her know that y'all want to do business with her, because she deserves our business and we deserve the best, and she is just that.
Absolutely.
The absolute best. I'm going to see you more this week, right?
Absolutely.
Vince Williams coming up on Friday. Mayor Williams, the Honorable Mayor of Union City, we're going to have a treat for you. Listen, I got to get out of here. Got to get out of here. Gino giving me the red light, so I got to go. Because our next show is waiting on me. I got to get out of here. But before I do, I want to leave y'all with this. Always hold your head up high and stick your chest out wide. And remember that an ancestor of ours paid a price that you can't imagine just to get us to this moment. So I need you to stand up straight and own it. Go out today and win on purpose, knowing that your tough times, they don't last always. You are the living proof that it's tough people that truly do it. I got a good friend, his name is EJ, and he taught me something, and he taught me that we are all we got, people. And guess what I've learned? That's all we need. So until tomorrow, when I'll stand up loud and proud and yell out, all aboard this money train, I need y'all to do me a huge favor till then. I need you to call mama and tell daddy, to call your sisters and your brother. I need y'all to call Lottie, Dottie, and everybody and tell them DC is the biggest boss. results that we've seen thus far. I love y'all, and I'm going to see y'all tomorrow.